A law enforcement strategy that started in Boston decades ago is now part of the Dallas police toolbox. It's called focused deterrence, one-on-one intervention with people most likely to commit a violent crime. Fox 4's Sean Rabb shot down with the Dallas police chief today, Eddie Garcia, to talk about this program and how it works. Sean.
Yeah, so here's what. It works if the threat of federal prison time, no parole, is enough to motivate someone to accept what Chief Eddie Garcia calls the olive branch being offered. That's resources to help you turn your life around. What it really comes down to is an individual's lifestyle choice.
Focused deterrence really is, getting a group of individuals that would otherwise be susceptible to a life of violent crime, at-risk individuals, and giving them two messages. The first message is we're not going to tolerate violence in our city. However, if they need help, they need other things to get started, we want to help them get in the right direction for them and their families.
2 weeks ago, the chief, along with community partners, met in this face-to-face intervention with more than 24 who've been in serious trouble more than once or twice. How'd you identify them, and who are they?
They're identified by chronic offenders, whether they've been involved in violent crime recently, probation, parole, gang members, and individuals that have committed multiple offenses of violent crime in the city. And identifying those specific individuals using data is how they were identified.
MetroCare is one partner. The South Dallas Employment Project, made up of over 100 organizations committed to providing jobs and life skills, is another.
They took part in a lot of the resources, and so it was a great meeting. We'll do them quarterly. And what we're going to start to do is not only individuals that are out of custody, but we're going to start taking the show into custodial facilities as well to get that message out before individuals get released back into our city.
Will this make a difference in the homicide rate, you think? I mean, we see crime going down, homicide still going.
So, when we look at the homicide rate, we've done some remarkable work here in the last month and a half, where I think we were 22 or 23 murders over when we were last year, and as of this morning, I think we're 9 over. So we've reduced homicide during most critical months, which is important. But what we've continued to reduce have been violent incidents.
The hope is focused deterrence will drive that down even more.
100 robberies, 100 aggravated assaults are not committed by 100 different people. And so if we're able to concentrate on the chronic offenders, we'll be able to reduce violent crime even further in the city of Dallas.
So the chief says that murders are not the benchmark in Dallas, but it's these violent crimes, aggravated assaults. This focused deterrence designed to drive those down. There's some excitement around the program. Folks who heard about it but were not part of that first meeting, some of them have contacted the department and their PO saying, hey, we want an opportunity to do this as well. How is it gauged, its success? Well, determined long term, whether people stay on the resource track or go back to what they were doing before. My full conversation with Eddie Garcia on our website, fox4news.com.